Nobody warned us. If you don't control your time, America will rent it forever. If you need to survive in this country, the system will happily rent your time, hour by hour, forever. If you don't control it, America will rent it. This is the reality for so many people who came here looking for a better life. We arrive grateful for work, grateful for overtime, grateful just to survive. We take on 2 jobs, sometimes 3, juggling shifts and eating meals in the car. We are exhausted, but we keep going because we feel like we have no choice. But survival, when maintained for too long, can quietly become a trap. You need to hear this truth that nobody talks about. Being busy feels productive. We feel good checking off those long shift hours. But busy without direction just means someone else owns your schedule. And if someone owns your schedule, if they determine exactly when you are needed and for how long, they are controlling your life, and ultimately, they are controlling your future. Let's look at what renting your time actually looks like in practice. It looks like always saying yes to extra shifts. It looks like working so much that when you finally get home, you are too tired to study, too tired to plan, and too tired to even think about what comes next. When every single free hour goes to survival mode, there is 0 time left to learn new skills, 0 time to build a strategy, and 0 time to grow. That is precisely how people stay stuck for 10, 15, or even 20 years. Cycling through the same exhaustion, always working, but never building towards something better. We have to make a mindset shift. The most important realization is this: time is not just something you sell. Time is capital. And smart, wealthy people invest capital before they spend it. If you treat your time merely as a commodity to be sold, you will always be poor, regardless of how many hours you put in. Here is the practical strategy, especially for immigrants who often feel this crunch the hardest. You don't need to quit your job right now. That's unrealistic. You need to protect your capital. You need to protect 5 to 7 hours a week and dedicate those hours specifically to investing in yourself. Use that time for planning, for skill development, for education, whatever it takes for you to get to your next level. This is non-negotiable time. I've seen this happen countless times. I've seen people work 60 hours a week for years and stay exactly where they started. And I've seen others work 50 hours a week, maybe even working just as hard, but they use those 10 extra hours to change their entire trajectory. Same country, same opportunities, but a fundamentally different understanding of control. Understand this deeply. Overtime without a plan is just renting your future to survival. The system will never stop you from doing this. Your boss will happily sign off on every extra hour you put in. They benefit from you running on the treadmill. Only you can stop it. Only you can demand more for your time. Freedom doesn't start with money.